What's good, guys? What's good? What's good? It's your boy JC's from IMPALATRADES, and I sees what I want the whole goddamn time. Before I begin, make it a point that you like, share, and subscribe, and also hit that notification bell so that you get notified every time I drop a new video. So, guys, remember, was it Tuesday or Monday? I gave you a young breakdown for this week. I told you that this week US30 has to sell, and as you can see today it's Friday, and look at where it is right now. You understand? Look at where it is right now. Literally, if you took, when were we? On Tuesday or Monday, somewhere around there, when I gave you all the analysis, it was playing around somewhere at this point, right? Hence, as you can see here, I placed this thing here so that you get to understand where you should place your stop loss, and you understand, and take profits and all of that. But it continued moving and exceeded our or my expectations. But at the end of the day, if you took more than one trade here, if you took like 4, 5, 10 trades around here, I'm pretty sure you cannot just place one stop loss at this position only. You probably, I mean, one take profit at this position alone. You probably understand continued with it as it was moving, which is what I did. And of course, the signal was provided yesterday. We made about 200K yesterday with these sales on US30. I'm pretty sure you saw everything in our free channel. You just have to be there. You understand? You just have to be there, and you just have to pay attention. But either way, that's a story for another day. I'm not really gonna do much. I'm just here to show you that now. Listen, you wasting your own time at the end of the day. You're wasting your own time. Today's Friday, so I'm not gonna do much. Like today, I already told you what to expect for this week, which was when I told you, when Monday or Tuesday, somewhere around there. And as you can see, literally what I told you to expect has been happening, and it happened. You understand? What I told you to expect happened, and as you can see, it is happening. So the rest honestly is just for me to leave the market and let it play out. Whatever happens, happens. We don't have to prove anything at this point. So I'm gonna move to GER30. I remember I also gave y'all a young analysis for GER30 as well. Oh, I see GER30 hasn't fully played out, because as I said already, I'm expecting it to drop all the way to this point. But if you took your sales somewhere around here, you should be good. You understand? You should still be in profit. You need to understand that it doesn't mean if this thing has to sell, then it has to like drop immediately or right away. You understand? But at the end of the day, I did say that it has to drop, which is what it's happening. And you need to, one thing I'm gonna point out is that here, when I said this thing has to break this point and then come back and retest, as you can see here, it broke this point. Let me open the line chart. As you can see, okay, looks way more perfect, way more simplified and understandable. As you can see here, it has to, I told you that it has to break this point and come back and retest here so that it can continue selling. So as for GER30 right now, I'm literally just waiting to see what's gonna happen now, since it has officially and properly broke this point of support here. So as you can see, this is literally what I did here, and man, you just have to go and check the previous video. You'll see everything there. So GER30, it's done and dusted. Let me switch to this. GER30 is done and dusted. I believe if anyone wants to take sales on GER30 right now, you should be taking them. You should be taking them and holding that thing. Let me see the daily time frame for GER30 before I leave. Let me see how the daily time frame looks. Beautiful, beautiful, beautiful stuff, man. Beautiful stuff, man. I don't have to do anything. I don't have to do much. I'm gonna leave it there. Yeah, let's check Nasdaq. And when we come back and check Nasdaq here, well, as for Nasdaq, I see that yeah, it is dropping, but it struggled a bit. Just had to give you a young recap from the analysis that I provided you with. Nasdaq, Nasdaq, the way Nasdaq moves now, but at least if you check here at this point, if you remember, if you remember proper, I did say if it breaks this point, if it breaks, guys, literally these things they've been here. I didn't touch anything. I am just here just to refresh and just a young recap from the analysis that I provided. You understand? I did say if it breaks this point and play around above here, it has to continue buying. It has to continue buying. You should be taking your buys from that point, which is what happened. It bought. Now, what happens after that buy? It's not up to me. It bought, yes, and as you can see right now, it came back. And I also said if it struggles, simple, simple. Yes, it bought because I said, well, not really because I said it, but then because I saw that if it breaks this point and play around above here, and then this point automatically becomes our support, then it has to continue buying. And then now somehow it had to drop, and then it dropped. And then also I said if it fails to break this point and buy, it should drop and sell. You understand? It should drop and sell. But then right now But then right now, if you look at it proper, as you can see, it has like it here, it managed to like literally be completely clear to us that we have broken this point here, and now we are literally coming back to retest it so that we can continue selling. So for me, so far so good. When I'm looking at Nasdaq, I feel like it has to continue dropping. I feel like it has to continue selling because it has already played out the way I thought it was gonna play out. At the end of the day, you need to look at both aspects. You don't have to only, you understand, you need to be flexible when it comes to the market. You understand? So if it was for me, if I'm a like, because honestly, I don't really trade Nasdaq that much. I'm not I can't say like I trade Nasdaq more than US30 or GER30 or even gold. You understand? But as I'm looking at it right now, literally everything that I said is playing out the way that it was supposed to play out. So it's just a matter of what. Let me see if when I put it here, it really doesn't make sense. This thing has to just be here. It has to just be here. That's the only way it makes sense. So anyway, for me Nasdaq, I'm waiting. As you can see here, for me Nasdaq, when I look at it, then let me go back to the daily time. Let me go back to H4 as a matter of fact. Not really here to do much. Yeah. So as I was saying, for me Nasdaq, when I look at it, I feel like you know what? If it fails to break this point again right now at this point, right now, like it literally fails to break this point, I feel like for us, we should be looking out for more sales. You understand? You'll be looking out for more sales. But and if it breaks this point, it should literally tell you that okay, fine. It literally gave us two touches here, although it's not really all the way perfect. Like the touches, as I already say, I always say that the market will never be perfect for you to understand it. You just have to be able to know what you're looking at. Simple as that. But when I'm looking at it here, I see that okay, fine. I can also say this thing gave us two touches here from this point here. Gave us two touches. Now it can literally continue buying. But at the same time, I feel like if it fails to break this point here and drop, that will be what we should be looking out for. That will be what we should be looking out for. So guys, I feel like the more I drag these things, I'm gonna take too much time just for a recap. So I'm gonna leave it here on Nasdaq, GER30 and US30, and the rest should be history. So make it a point that you like, you share, subscribe, you hit the notification bell, and of course, happy trading. Make it a point that you check the links on my description. if you want to be on my free channel for free signals and all of that free analysis here and there. I'm not saying I'm gonna be consistent. I'm gonna focus on you more than I focus on the people who are actually my students, you understand? But I'm just saying that if you want a startup, a point of starting, you should do that for yourself. And of course, man, let's meet on another video. And thank you for watching this one. Bruh.